Hello, welcome back to my channel. Apologies first of all for the lack of videos. I guess real life comes first. I've been meaning to do videos, a video for a while now, but unfortunately that hasn't happened for various reasons. But I have been busy in that time with my Spezial collection, Adidas, but mainly Spezial. And it's a lovely Sunday morning out there, very nice for October actually, very unlike October. And I just thought, I've been sorting my room out the last couple of days, so I would give you a little bit of a tour, or more of an insight into a certain part of my collection, and then I'll do a different part. So this is basically my jackets, my SPZL Coats, which I'm looking at trying to complete over the coming weeks and months. I've been collecting Spezial now for a good couple of years, maybe approaching 3, and I'm getting there. I mean, to be honest with you, I've actually changed a lot of jackets recently, which I had in XL, and a lot of people who buy Spezial will know that they're very big in sizing. I actually thought they maybe fitted all right, but the reality is they don't. And when you get the size down, for me, a large, I've realised that actually, do you know what? These are much better fitting. That coat drowned me. The Lowton being a prime example. This one I've got on actually, the Harwood, which is one of my favourite jackets. I had this in an XL originally, but it drowned me. And then I got this in large, fits perfectly. So I'm not going to waffle. Well, I will waffle, and you're more than welcome to leave the video at any point. But those who are interested, I'll try and get through my jackets and show you what I've got. I think off the top of my head I need about 6 more, but they are big hitters. I know the CP company collaboration, the army camouflage is one I still need to get. So anyway, I'm going to spin round and I'll show you where I'm at with my room and jackets. So quick spin round. Yes, I do still have CDs. I am one of those old people who refuse to get rid. There's my collection of brochures, books, the 2 Spezial books, and I've got loads of brochures up there, which I've shown before. My trainers, I've really whittled it down now. I've got about 20 odd trainers that I wear, all now going to be wearers. Got the new LGs up there, the LG2, which I really like. I've yet to wear them out, but I got the LG before. Wasn't a big fan of the other ones, so I sold them. But other than that, I'm trying to get just what I like. That's what I'm keeping now. Mainly runners. No longer wear the flats too often. The Alderley is one of my favourite, which I do obviously class as a flat. But mainly runners. TRX are my favourites. The Lothertex. I love the ZX 530s. I've got 2 pairs of those. That's why these are still tagged, because I'm wearing a pair. One of my favourite Spezials. And just going down, the New York, the SL80. Away from Spezial, I've got like the Y and Tahiti. The SL72. Just picked up a pair of these recently. The Samba, the Lime, famous for Trainspotting 2. Ewan McGregor wore them. I had these brand new tagged, and like a lot of them I sold in the last sort of few months. That's what I've been busy doing. I was buying Spezial trainers just for the sake of buying them, just trying to complete the collection. But I just thought, you know what, it's room, because you're talking over 80-90 pairs, and I thought, right, I'm going to move these on and just buy what I like, in short. And I did move some on brand new tag that I did like, so I've been buying 1 or 2 back that I had tagged, and these were a pair, great condition on eBay actually. I got them for a great price, and I like to buy trainers that are untagged, because then I've not got that dilemma of, do I untag them, or do I keep them tagged and sit them in a box? The decision's made for me. So these have already been worn, so they will be on my feet regularly. So yeah, that's pretty much my trainers. I do have obviously the shoes and the boots as well, but I'll save that for another day. Just scanning around as well. Bags, I had a lot of vintage bags, but I've moved those on. I've got the Spezial bags that have been released, which are still tagged. the parboiled, the beautiful, I don't know if there's a name for that actually. I do have one of these which is over there which I use, but this came up tagged a few months ago, mint condition, so I had to get that. I won't tell you what I paid for that, you don't want to know. And the recent release, which was last year, the parboiled. I've got the Peter Black, the 2 Peter Blacks, which you've got to have in any collection, haven't you, really? Got a few hats, got the Union, and a few bucket hats and what have you. Not a big hat wearer, but they might be coming in handy soon when that cold weather kicks in. So that's just pretty much what I'm really looking at collecting, really. It's obviously my Spezial stuff. So this video is mainly about jackets, and I've waffled now for 5 minutes. I've not even showed you my jackets. I'm just sort of giving you a brief catch up what I've been up to. But so these are all my coats. Obviously I'm wearing the Harwood, and I'm getting quite hot with this on now, so I might have to take this off. But yeah, so these are my jackets, my coats, I should say. Prime example, the Lamac, one of my favourites. I had this in extra large and I wore it last winter, but I always thought it was a bit big, and a large came up on, I think it was eBay, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this, and lo and behold, it fit perfectly. So I sold the extra large to a friend, and that is now my Lamac, mint condition as well. This was released quite a few years ago, and really happy to get that to my collection. With one of the recent ones, which I actually did a video on, an unboxing, the one that came out last year, a real popular one, the Rossendale, very military style Parker, the high pockets. It's got the little fishtail at the back, well, not the fishtail, but the fishtail style. Really nice jacket. I wear that quite often actually. It's like a grey steel blue. The Lawton, another one which I've just recently changed in size. Such a lovely blue, real bright blue. Striking, I think it's Power Blue it's called. Again, I had that in XL, seemed quite happy with it, but I thought, am I losing weight or is it just too big a fit? And I got a large, sorry, yes, a large. Sorry, I'm talking rubbish, that's a medium. Now, the last time I bought a medium, I must have been about 14 years old. And that is a medium, and it fits like an XL. It's a perfect fit, and I sold the large just at the weekend there. So really happy that I changed sizes. So don't be frightened to go down a size, because you'll probably find it'll fit better. Don't get me wrong, the XL or the size up will fit, but again, you'll find a difference. The Carnforth, the twin puffer, which reversible. You can see the green there, what it reverses into. Really lovely coat that. Another prime example, I got in XL. I felt as though I looked like Michelin Man with that on. My shoulders looked like something from Dynasty and Dallas, Alexis Colby style. And I sold it, and I thought, you know what, it's just not my kind of jacket maybe. I saw one in large, and you guessed it, I thought, why not try it? And the large fits me perfectly, and I don't look like Michelin Man or Alexis Colby. So that was another downsize, which was worthwhile. So there's 3 straight away. There's the ETA jacket, very hard to find. Let's take these out to show you properly. That's the ETA, it's got a little mark on it. A lad on one of the Spezial pages sold me that. I think I paid £100 for that. That's probably one of my best ever buys, because you just don't see those, and it's a lovely coat, and I've had that on probably as much as any jacket, any coat that I bought, to be honest with you. So the ETA, really nice jacket, highly recommend if you can find it anywhere. The Barrowland is the Barrowland. It's like a mustard. Wasn't sure when I got it, but you know, the amount of people who say what a lovely jacket when you're wearing it. That's the Barrowland. That came out, was it last year, was it 2 years? I can never remember. Lovely colour, doesn't really do it justice on video. So that's another one. Again, got that in a large. Extra large would have drowned me. So that's the Barrowland. Let's swing back. I'm not going to pull these all out because that's the Anion. It would take me all day. The Anion, really thin, like a rain jacket, dark blue. it's quite a joke amongst us friends and certainly my partner, who says, you know, why don't you buy something else other than Spezial? You're just buying the same thing all the time. What I say to her is just look at these. There's every single colour, every single design. By buying Spezial, you're covering every single base because they cover everything. The colours, the brightness, there's the Todmorden, the red smock, which came out a couple of years ago. Again, you really do have to be careful with these because these are a big fitting, but it is the style. I've yet to wear that out actually, and I'm going to wear that soon. Probably should have wore it more August, September, but we've still got decent weather. Probably get away with that now, but that's a really popular jacket, a very popular smock, the Todmorden. Just throwing these around. The Hardwick, beautiful green hooded jacket, really nice feel to that as well. One of my favourites is the Hardwick. Goes well with obviously green trainers. We're getting through these. The Bulmer. Is it the Bulmer? Yeah, the Bulmer. There is your popular, your blue Adidas Spezial colour. They do a lot in blue. Thankfully, I love blue and white. That's my favourite colour. And that really is a lovely piece. One of my favourites. They're fetching big money now. I actually had 2 of these and I sold them both times. Had a seller's regret instantly. And I picked that up last year and I'll never sell that again because I know I'll regret it. Don't wear it a lot, but it's there. And when you do wear it, you know, you really do. You feel $1 million. Is that, you know, I forget the name of that. The SL, I had to forget the name. SL22 or something, I don't know. I wore that in when I went to Italy, and a few people commented on it. And I was actually wearing that when I went to, when we did a tour, a couple of tours actually. That's a lovely coat, really nice, and it rained, so it was a perfect day to wear it. For once, I looked at the weather forecast. It was going to rain, and I brought that with me, even though it was in the summer, and I wore it in my shorts. And yeah, very happy that I brought that. Lovely jacket. The Belthron, that is the first Spezial coat that I ever bought. I bought that when I wasn't even collecting Spezial, but I liked it. I've had that about 4 years now. Probably wore it the most because I had it for a couple of years before I even started buying other Spezial coats. Wore it this week. Just a real nice coat, very versatile. It's kind of light, but it's warm as well. So yeah, the Belthron. And that's when I learned about sizing, because somebody said get a large. I thought, no, I'm never a large. Sure enough, he was right. It was a large to fit in. Another smock. That's a lovely one. That's an old one. I say old, vintage. I suppose if you get to 15, 16, 2016, they become vintage. Really nice coat that actually. Very hard to get, and I picked that up on, I think, eBay. The Standish. That was the second coat I ever bought, and I sold it, regretted it, and I bought that back this year. The Standish, quite light, lovely, like powder blue colour. There's the Standish. And if I'm a bit of a completist, certainly with the coats, the footwear I kind of gave up because I couldn't justify it. But the coats, I genuinely do like them all. Of course, you get favourites, but these are just, I just find pleasure in all of them. That's a very, the Ogburn, is that the Auburn? That's a thin, shimmery smock, grey. You could just roll that up and put it in your bag if you're out for the day. Really nice smock. I do like the styles that they do. The smocks particularly, very unusual. This one I wore in Iceland, a lovely colour. I wasn't sure about that at all. I had a friend wearing one. I said, you know, that looks absolutely really smart. He says, you'll not regret it, and I've not. And I wore that in Iceland, and it was a great holiday, great trip. But that certainly teed it off because I just bought it before I went, and yes, it kept me warm. Sorry about swinging this around if you're getting dizzy. That's the New Order jacket. Again, XL originally, drowned me. Did a swap with a friend who wanted the XL, so it works out. This is again the community you deal with. You know, people help each other out. And there you see the New Order sign on there. you order Spezial, which they did a line. They did a football top, a t-shirt, a trackie top, and this coat. Very nice. It's got the clear plastic on the hood as well. One of my favourites, that one. Lovely coat, that one. Let's spin around the other way. Right, oh, there's my bag. There's another one of the bags which I forgot to show. And what we got here? Ah, is it the Rushworth? Is that the Rushworth? Rushworth? Maybe I'm wrong. It's Rush something. I'm waking up. I need a coffee. Again, a zipper. Really nice for the for when you're out in the rain, because you've got a hood built in there as well. One of my first ones when I started collecting. Yes, it's dark blue again, but the styles are so different. And that is another favourite of mine. So there's my coats. Let's just now move this across. Hiya. Hiya. Let's do the cross. Oh, there's my old hi-fi. My God, that's an antique now. I think I got that in 1998. Can't part with it. So now we've got 3 more. We've got a few more. Now more my jackets. There is coats as well. Where am I at? 16 minutes. I'm probably waffling too long now. Maybe I should do another video for these. In fact, I will. There's the live sea. Haslingden there in black. Love the West German jacket. But what I'll do a bit more of that in depth later in my next video, and I promise I will do another one. Because that's more the lighter jackets, the spring, summer. And then I'll also in future, or the next few weeks, few days maybe even, do a video of my tracksuits, my tops, and jumpers and hoodies and things like that. So I'm going down that route. It's a long route and a big rabbit hole, but I'm getting there. T-shirts is another one. I think I counted 25 the other day. Spezial t-shirts. I think I need about maybe 6 more. I'm sort of negotiating with 1 or 2 people for those, or certainly some of those 6. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So I just thought I'd show you around, show you what I'm doing. Still got my trainers, and I love the ones that I've got. But as I say, I just thought I'd get rid of a few. Well, I got rid of more than a few actually. Just ones that I was never going to wear. I find it hard to justify. Certainly now as I'm getting older as well, and I've got other priorities. Having trainers just in boxes tagged, it's just not really. I didn't feel good about it, if anything. But at least with jackets, I wear them. Yeah, you could say, well, you've got too many, and maybe I will one day sell a few. But I do enjoy more of the clothes side of it because you can wear them more. But anyway, that's me. Just thought I'd touch base with people. Thanks for all the support I'm getting, the encouragement. I've had some fantastic comments, and as I say, sorry for not making a video sooner, but I will endeavour to make a few more over the coming days and weeks. And hope you're all well, and keep it special, and in special we trust. Till next time, cheerio.